Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Hope y'all can hear me. And coming to you from Casey Mo. And hi, Richie. Thank you, dear. There is a big storm going on today. So, well, in and out. Excuse me. So, no internet on for Kelly either. Yeah. Hello, beautiful Kelly. I love all your posts. Anyway, wanted to say hi. This is Meditation Tribe, and we will chat and hold space for each other, and then we will meditate. So I say that our good friend Warrior Widow is here, and Warrior Widow, we're just surrounding you in lots of love today. So I don't know if you've shared with everybody. I know it's Annie Bear sent it to me. Your beautiful post about what's going on right now, and you were supposed to be doing something that you could not do, and telling a story that you could not tell, because you were taking care of home base. So that just proves how powerful you are. That's the whole story right there, is what my guides are saying. Stacy Marie Norton, it's raining in LA too. Wow, nice. You guys always need the rain, don't you? Yeah. So, and Fatima, your son's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Michael Joseph. My son is Eric Joseph. That's funny. And my brother's name is Michael. He came close to being a Michael Joseph. So yeah, lots of blessings to everybody. Hey Tony, how are you doing? Barbara's here. Richie, my friend, how are you? Annie Bear, beautiful Annie Bear. Hello. Just saying hi to people as they come in. CJ, what's cooking? There's Sally. Just waking up. Do you have trash day today? I think a lot of people have trash day today. Good day for trash day, isn't it? Thursdays. Always let everything go. Teresa Ford, I will take that and I will love you for that because you should have seen me earlier. I had a shower though. I don't mean to brag, but I did take a shower. So after I took out the trash. Denise McMullen, how are you, my friend? Another warrior lady. Lots of warriors here. And Paul White Dragon, I don't know if you're here. Yep, there he is. So, Paul, thank you for that email. I read it this morning. I don't know if you sent it last night or this morning, but that was an excellent story, or an excellent message that you received. So, Michael works a lot with you, and I love that they come in and work with so many of us. Hey, Ralph. Caught the replay of, is it Annie Bear's show? I did not see it yet. We went honky tonkin' last night. It was my son's birthday this week to Fatima, so that's funny. And we went out to this little diner downtown called The Brick, and they get a lot of music in and stuff, but they've been on that Diners, Dives, and Drive-Ins or something. And they have really good burgers. So they get their meat from a local grass-fed, family that's been in business for years. And anyway, it was amazing, really good. Hey Debbie, how are you, sunshine? Good to see you. And then we went to see this guy called Nick Shoulders. And Nick is from Arkansas. And he's a good old boy, but in the best way, a new good old boy. And he had a lot to say about what was going on with politics and stuff, and talked about how it's not really red or blue. It's really poor, rich and poor. He had an interesting perspective on that. He was definitely different. And it's interesting when we look at different parts of the country and we talk about the crystalline energy, that the parts, and like he was bringing up a lot of people from the Ozarks, and it's very elemental energy, very, very fey crystalline energy down there. And it's really, really interesting. But, you could see like all these little people coming in They were dancing, they were jumping way high in the air, and I mean, they were just they were fun to watch. So it was great music, lots of string and one bass drum. So really good. Anyway, um, yeah. Okay. Warrior Widow, lots of love to you. Judith, Barbara, good morning. Good to see everybody coming in. Okay. Everybody's sharing their emails. That's great. And if you want to, you can send it to me, but um, I have been having a hard time getting them put together sometimes. So I apologize for that, Denise. I was looking all over for your email. I could not find it anywhere. And now I know because it's under your last name. But anyway, flu shot has made me extra achy, but otherwise just fine. Thankful we got vaccinated. Yeah, man. Good for you. We missed you too, Warrior Widow. Haven't been awake at 6 a.m. this week. Yeah. You've got a lot going on. And, our kids are really feeling it, aren't they? Our kids, our animals, our friends. So, yeah, be real gentle with yourselves. Ralph, Pam asked my friend to play a song for the bees last night. I posted the short improv song. Oh, Ralph, I'm going to have to go listen to that. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Paul Freed. Good morning, sir. Terry, we're on board the plane. It's like 45 people on board the plane. Not bad. Oh, on board. I was thinking Borad was the name of the flight. And I was like, where the heck is he going? Our captain's name for today is Captain Lord. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That sounds like happy places to go to. Good morning. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder, but we're getting hit here again. We need it though. Well, Tony Stokes, thank you. I am having my Mrs. What was her name? For Three's Company, Mrs. I can't remember her name. Anyway, this is my caftan. This is my comfy clothes. So, and taking out the trash clothes. Yeah, it is really hard, isn't it, Kelly? Yeah, when I'm on my phone, it's just too hard to text everybody. And I don't have YouTube on my phone anymore. So it took up too much space. I really have to upgrade phones. I've got an old one, but I know how to use it. So there is that. Um, oh, Paul, I have on my music air supply. Lillian's reading a book on the plane. Aw. Hey, Tom, how are you, dear? Gonna see you this next week or the end of the month. And Tom will be on. We've got it rescheduled. Thank you, Tom, for being so gracious. What? You've only got 77 in South Florida. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, there she is, Miss Val. Val's been super busy. Val and Diana. I mean, the stars right now are just crazy, aren't they? So the energy coming in is tremendous. I think we say that all the time, but I guess this is more particularly unusual. Like it seems like that the confluence or whatever it's called for during the revolution, the French and American Revolution was really prominent a few years back. And now it's like bang on, isn't it, Val? Something about that keeps coming up in my readings too. The French and the American Revolutions. So, aw. Hey, Mary, how are you? Good to see you. Sally is listening. She's a working, doing stuff. Yeah, we had a bunch of stuff to get done. My nephew is leaving tonight. So he's going away to college and he's been living with me for a little over a year, and it's been a joy to have him here. Where's Diana? Anyone seen the one who moved to the desert? Forgot her name. Oh, Juno? Are you talking about Juno, Annie? Huh. Not sure who you're talking about. Oh, I love this. Val says, good morning, Annie Bear. You are beautifully connected to Mother Earth. You're full of knowledge. Isn't she? Yeah. Yeah. Annie is amazing. Oh, thank you. I will do that. Let me see if I can pull it up. That was a really nice email. Thank you. I will look for that. I'm just going to make sure everybody's doing okay. Get to the bottom. Patricia, good morning. Terry in Super Tribe. Annie Bear standing in the light. Seven Feather. Are you referring to Juno? Yeah, that's who I thought too. Yeah, I will share that. Play Love Remember. Good morning. Hey, Brenda. How are you, Sunshine Lady? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. What? Lisa, Apple just updated to 26. What? Oh my gosh. I don't know what that means. But that must be in my future because I think my phone is like an 8 or 9. But I know it. Oh, just listening and fall gardening, Lisa. I like that. I would do that for sure. Captain Sensible, Happy Talk, punk singer Garnet. Hey, Garnet. Guess what I was looking at this morning? I was looking at apartments for rent in Nottingham. So I always stay with my brother, but sometimes I think if I'm going to stay for a month, I should stay, get a little place, even though they don't want me to. But I don't know. I look. I like to look. So, and I'm not being weird about that. So you can't say that to everybody, Leah, waiting for the coffee to brew at 66 and rising up to 85 today. Next week, all rain. Yeah, we really needed that rain, Leah. Man, I'm so glad we're getting the rain now. I think the UN will meet in New York right on the eclipse. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of power right there. That sounds like a major shift. So we can only hope so. Okay, we should hit 10. What? Oh, hit South Carolina at 10:30 to go see your nephew, right? Wow, that's a long time to fly, Paul. Yeah, have a great day to all. Going to put my phone away. Love you, dear. Yeah, Paul's going to go see his nephew in South Carolina in a play, Romeo and Juliet, and he's playing Romeo. Okay, Warrior Widow had to step away for a cry. All better now. Finished transcribing that crazy channeling I did about the new Earth, what it's like and what we're like. Oh, I want to send it to me. When you get it up, send it to me, Warrior Widow. I'm pretty sure I'm a subscriber on your channel. If not, everybody go subscribe to everybody here. Val and Debbie and Brenda and Illumination Portal. Okay, the astrology is very unusual. Remember, it is all to help us evolve. Yes, revolution energy, but it's a frequency disruption. A word of words, thoughts and beliefs. We are evolving. Right, Val? I love that. Yeah, revolution energy. Yeah, frequency disruption. And we need it, don't we? We need to change things that are going on the planet. We don't need to. It is happening. So we're already there, a lot of us. Yeah, Juno's talking to her lizard friends, Leah. Oh, you have a shungite magnet, Judith? Yeah, I want one. Judith. Yeah, I love magnets. My homeopathic doctor uses them. I haven't been to him for a while, but he uses them to measure your chi, your energy. So, oh, yeah. Limited access on the on the mountain. Yeah, she's out there in the boonies, isn't she? Which sounds lovely. Yeah. Oh, Play Love, remember, Terry, funny because I'm being called to the Ozarks. The Ozarks are going to be the next Sedona. I mean, they already are for people in the know, but lots of crystal caves there. A lot of the crystals that Reverend Saul gave me are from there, and he's saying, "Yep, pretty much so." Anyway, but really interesting energy down there because you've got, it's Middle America, and you've got people that their families have been there forever since the Revolution. My late husband's family was there since the Revolution. Well, actually, they were in the Carolinas, and then settled down in there, a few hundred years back. But interesting, interesting energy down there. Interesting people. You've got is it a homogenous? I don't know. When you've got all these different cultures that come together and harmonize, because you got a lot of hippies, you got a lot of spiritualists, and you've got a lot of people that are very steeped in their Southern Buddhist. I don't know how I came up with that, Southern Baptist, but that's interesting because there is the School of Metaphysics is down there too, and the college is in Central Missouri. There's a lot of spiritual places down there. Okay, love this, Leah. In case we forget, we are greater beings, creator beings. We create as we go without judgment, for it's too heavy to carry now. Oh, that makes me happy. Thank you, Leah. Yeah, that's a really good reminder. We are all creators, aren't we? That high heart area. Hey, Lauren. Okay. Let me read it right now. White Dragon. Let's see. Did you send it to? There it is. Here we go. It was first up. Okay, this is from White Dragon Paul. He emailed it last night, but I read it first thing this morning. It's the first thing I read, Paul. I had a conversation with Michael about having to dispatch that draconian in my dream. This was a dream that he brought to the dream show on Tuesday. I told him I was bothered by the killing. He said nothing ever dies, that I was just sending them on to their next lesson. Then I asked about the 10 Commandments, and he said that was an attempt to control humanity into an agenda by manipulators. I said I am a warrior, and sometimes I have to kill in battle. He then stated about Source and doing his will. He explained that we are soul probes for Source. He experiences us while we go through life. He then said there is really no difference or separation from Source, and no matter what we go through, he goes through it with us. That is wild. I then thought about the trillions of those critters that were dispatched. I prefer to think of it as being sent to processing. He then said that is according to plan. I told him the warrior must go at some point in time, and he said not yet. Ha ha ha. So he trained me over many lifetimes, and he's boss. I thought I had to tell someone, and you were it. And then I just want to, there's a quote that White Dragon has at the bottom of his emails. I'm going to share that with you because I always love reading this. It is not the love you make, it's the love you give. Nikola Tesla. So, it was really nice. Thank you so much, White Dragon. That was beautiful. Hi, Kim Princess. How are you doing this morning? Anyway, so I really felt like that was important. Play Love Remember. Patricia, I have a picture of Metatron, and it was all pink. Yeah. Lots of pink. Metatron is a big, burly, soft-spoken archangel, right? And he comes, I love that they come in that pink and purple and lavender. Beautiful frequency. Yeah. This is interesting, Val. Yeah. We're working with higher level energy and frequency. And it's interesting how nobody ever judges us, though, because of it. Right on the other side, they don't judge those that are working with a different energy because we all are creator. So, yeah, Astro Insight. Did I mention that my daughter bought a Astro van, 1994? Anyway, okay, just thought I had to mention that. Oh, honey, I am so sorry, Val. Please send blessings to my brother Nick. He transitioned on 9/13/2025. Oh, Val, brother Nick, 9/13. Wow. I'm so sorry for your loss, honey. That's hard when our siblings are going through something. So I'm so sorry for that. Val, lots of love to you and yours. Um, yeah, yeah, Val, lots of love to you. Mary Thornberry, Patricia going on 3 weeks, not now, seeing that Pepto pink energy floating over my field, trying to get pictures, but it looks like gray clouds and pics. Wow, even your neighbors seeing it, Mary? That is amazing. Has anybody seen Mary Starshine? I haven't seen her for a while. Hope she's doing okay, Mary. If you're sleeping in, hello. Send a video to your congressman to play for me why I could come. Yeah. This is going to be the big story, Warrior Widow, is why you couldn't come. So I'm glad that you're sharing that because it's just not fair. Yeah. It's just not fair. Yeah. Really nice, White Dragon. Thank you. Oh, Play Love, remember your dad was from Arkansas, and I've been there a few times. When I was 13 at a pool, the guy said, I didn't meet you in the Ozarks. Didn't I meet you in the Ozarks? Wow. Interesting. Yeah. Isn't it funny when I was looking around at the people, because the people were decidedly from the Ozarks, a lot of them that were there. Nick Shoulders brings in big groups, and they get up there and play mostly, they all play string instruments, and it's interesting music. It reminds me a lot of Appalachian music. So the frequency of it's really interesting, and how the frequencies around the planet are so different in each area, and the elementals that they bring in with that frequency. So, like Ireland and England and Mongolia, and it's a symphony, isn't it, when it all comes together? So beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I modded off. Oh, honey, you never have to tell us you're sorry. Hi, Denise. It is white turquoise and Sleeping Beauty. It's yeah, I love this one. This is one of my faves. Which I guess white buffalo turquoise is the same thing as howlite. Nancy Jean told me that a long time ago, and I was like, "Oh yeah, right." And I was all hip to find some white turquoise, and then when I was in what's it called, Sedona, this last time, I was asking somebody at the crystal shop, "Do you have any white turquoise?" And they said, "That's howlite," and I was like, "Nancy Jean told me so." Oh, you learned, yeah, yeah. He was Enoch. I mean, there are people here that know a lot more about that than I. But yes, he was Enoch. Isn't that right? Was it he was Metatron was Enoch, right? Or was it Saint Germain? I think it was Metatron. Yeah. Oh, we love you, Val. Yeah, we honor you and your light too, and your whole family. Yeah. Saint Germain is said to have conducted with the angels. Oh. Okay, Play Love, remember when I came inside, he was with me and we talked. One of my 12 archangels. Wow, Play Love, remember. Yeah. Hey, Marby. Good morning, sunshine. Sending you lots of love. I hope everything's going well. Mangled unicorn, I'm going down after this for a nap. I can't stay awake when I'm still. Yeah. Lots of love to you too, Mangled Unicorn. I feel like a lot of us are cleaning out the closets, literally and figuratively. And a lot of us have been through a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't that an amazing message from Michael? The first archangel to come to you and decades ago. Thank you again for sharing this insightful message. Yeah, thank you so much, White Dragon. That was really, really powerful. And true insight, what you were looking into um, in yourself. So, yeah, we are all part of the universal frequencies, right? We don't give ourselves that acknowledgement very often when we look in the mirror. I don't know about you guys, but um, we see something in the mirror, but we don't see our light sometimes. We see other people's light, right? Teresa Ford, Jen B. After journaling and contemplating, do you all think maybe the driver, the smoke of the Galactic Federation, light grid, etc., may be hybrid with mathematical equations and such? 99.9%. Yes, for sure, Jen B. What do you guys think? Um, yes, 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 yes. And I think you are too, Jen. So look in the mirror and just recognize that. You're most of us always are. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, oh, Liza, the Ten Commandments were, however, a relative upgrade from might makes right, savagery and child sacrifice, etc., as a step forward of imperfect. We evolve, but it's hard, but we're still changing, right? And we have to wonder too what the Ten Commandments originally were, because obviously they get passed down by word of mouth and by pen, and sometimes they change so drastically. So there were some really good pieces of them. Speaking of the Ten Commandments, it is Thursday, and Thursday is a day for manifesting. And I, when I was growing up, what we would do on Thursdays is write your 10 most wanted list. So what you want, and on that 10 number has a lot of power, right? The beginning and one, and then zero, which adds power to it. Zeros always add power. So really beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Debbie. I love that. Don't forget to like, thumbs up. Um, oh, amazing color in the sky. Yeah, I would love to see a pic of it. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Blessings to all. Hey, Bad Hair Day, how you doing? Good to see you. Jen B. Oh, the only other archangel I've spoken with is Raphael. He usually just comes in for a special healing. He uses my Terra sword for it. Wow, White Dragon. Yeah, I love Raphael. Metatron is like my jam right now, but I gotta say, excuse me, Grace keeps popping their head in, and they keep saying I'm a they because I always want to call Grace her, but it's definitely a they, and they come in as an entity. And then yesterday we did that meditation with Grace and Joy. And Joy comes in as an entity now too. And I mean, they're a state of being, but they're also a reckoning, a sentience. Their frequency is, and I don't know if that's like really close to creator. If we want to linear think that, which helps my brain sometimes. When you get to be a state of being, like Terra, right? Terra is almost a state of being because Terra is a divine archetype in Buddhism and Hinduism. And And there's several different sides to Tara. There's white Tara, green Tara, lots of Taras out there. So really beautiful. I think Tara was also, if I remember right, Tara was also a wife of Buddha. Like there were two kingdoms that were fighting, and one was Tara, and the other one was I can't pronounce her name right now. I can't remember how to pronounce it, Shwabowski or something. And they're neighboring kingdoms in Tibet. And anyway, I'll go on and on with that, and won't make much sense there. But and that's how they made peace. But Tara is beautiful. Rush, good morning, my friend. Oh my God, Sharon Donnelly is making her face known. Well, well, well. And there's Sally. There she is. There's Sharon. Okay. Hi, Terry and everyone. Sharon usually says hi at the very end. She rarely pokes her head out there. So, trying something new. Jacqueline says, a chakra meditation alignment after I get stressed out from the morning run. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah. Chakra alignment is really important every day. If you guys like it. Annie Bear, I'll be back. She's going to go feed the squirrels. That's funny. I love that. Play, love, remember. First thing this morning, I connect with Archangel Michael, highest light and truth only, and we chat for a moment. Sounds funny, chat. Yeah, the archangels want to chat. I mean, they're coming in, they're pretty hilarious. So, anyway, interesting. Okay. Wait, is this? Okay. Terry, supposedly the Ten Commandments were verses 2. The first Moses smashed in a fit of anger. He came back and was asked to change and had horns. People freaked, and he wore a veil because of it. Wow. Back in the day, people lived for thousands of years, right? Lemurians and Atlanteans and whatnot. And it's said that there are still those in the hills and in the caverns that lived for thousands of years. Interesting. And a lot of them did have to veil themselves because I can see that Moses would have horns. Who is that god that I keep forgetting their name in Egypt? Not Ra, but it's not Horus. You guys always tell me who it is. I can't remember his name right now. Anyway, I need to write it down and put it on my mirror. Terry, also, I don't think that was God, but a long-lived ET race posing as God and had an agenda with the Hebrews. Yep. Yeah, 100%. There were a lot of galactics that came in, and civilizations thought they were gods because they had these powers and they could fly and their spaceships could fly. Jen B, oh honey, you got a nasty cold. People coming down with this cold. There's some bugs going around. Yeah, be careful out there, people. We have a resurgence of something. I don't know if it's Toth or Cirrus. I think it's a different one, and they have horns. Trying to remember the name of it. Okay, Kelly is going to get her internet fixed for your hubby. Oh, good, honey. Okay. Butterfly. Hey, Linda. How are you, honey? Anubis. Thank you, Ralph. Anubis. That's the one. God, why won't Anubis let me remember his name? Coming up with Anubis. But interesting. Ooh. I'm glad I have presence of mind to do the video, the light language conversations. I'm just laughing about it all. Oh my God. Play Love Remember. I need to clean out my phone before I get a new one because I would do that for years. I would just wake up and channel. And I want to go back and listen to him now. Um, oh, Kelly's chatting with the fifth rep now. Wow. Okay. Yeah, everyone hailing here for sure. Great chat. So, um, oh, if he changed it to John, you might remember it, right? Anubis is a mouthful. That's a party in your mouth. Anubis. I have to think about John that drives the bus, right? Ooh, interesting, Mary. I have an entity that lives on a woodsy area behind my barn, and Susan Lynn several years ago said it was a very, very old from the ancients and to leave it alone, so I do, but it does let me know it's there. Mary, I love this because I have an entity such as this, Anubis, no, an ancient entity, and they come in through the basement of my house. And I remember talking to George about it, and we both decided that they were meant to be here, that they were like a district manager for Gaia, which is interesting. But I feel like a few years back, they all came in, and their eyes are opening. You know, we talk about that all the time. Oh, Sally, I need to back up my phone, not get a new one. Okay. Yep. I kind of like my phone. I know what it is. I know how to use it. All right. Well, let's see. It's 8:49. We could meditate. Yesterday we went into the room of joy, which I thought was lovely. And today I thought we'd go to our inner sanctum and inner earth. And I just want to move my mug around here, as in my face, not like that. Not like that, because I want to show the lemon. There they are. Okay, so this is that what George used to call the what's it called? The lemon, the big lemon in the sky. And I see this a lot coming in for us right now. And it's not just it's like 11th dimension, but you can see all the little tendrils that come out from it, like much like a amulet, or what is that called? A monad. That's what I wanted, like a monad. So creation, and this kind of goes into that creator aspect of us. Oh, maybe it was Hathor that I'm thinking about. Anyway, okay, so working with that yellow light, that yellow diamond light, is pretty spectacular. So I think we should go into that light, but I want to work with it inside the mother. So, which sounds odd, but everything is mirrored. And, you know, as an entity, Gaia has so much energy inside her, and we can definitely follow all this in. I do believe that are other universes inside the mother. So, yeah, so many Egyptian gods, not enough time, right, Sal? So, okay. So just let your body breathe you. Inhaling through your nostrils, exhaling through your mouth. Now, if you have a bad cold and you can't do it, just pretend you're doing it. Your body won't know the difference. Imagine yourself, feel it, see it. And give yourself a few breaths like this and just kind of going into the high heart again. What does your heart look like now? Your high heart between your throat chakra and your heart chakra. What is it? Is it filled with joy? Did grace come in with joy? Feel their energy as they stand next to you. The ones known as joy and the one known as grace. Ananda. Now calling in 33 trillion angels times 144,000 to the 72nd power. Really shining our light here. Feel that power as it walks with you today. And acknowledge your body. Become aware of it, where you're sitting, where you're laying down, where you're walking. And listen. Your body is also a frequency. So what is your body telling you today? Your brain, your heart, your lungs, your skin. Becoming aware of the frequency of the physical form. And noticing a lightness of being within your heart space, your high heart. Acknowledging what that feels like. Joy, love, bliss, equanimity. And shining your light with many here in this circle. Not just us that are here this morning or come in later, but the beings, the watchers, the crystals, the frequency of the stars and the planets. Calling in the divine feminine, Mother Gaia, her fertility, her abundance, how she shines love on us and holds space for us. Calling in the divine masculine, breathing both those bodies of energy together. Noticing the 2 strands of DNA turning into 12, like a 12-strand guitar, being able to play them. And then again, noticing your body. If you work with these 12 strands of DNA, what happens? Tuning your frequency just the way you need it for your energy body, your physical form, your light body like a hologram outside your auric field. And as we form a circle here with the many others, let's go within the earth today, completely protected. We use a tree, going inside the tree people, seeing the hairy ones as they come with us, journeying, protecting. Like a doorway inside your tree trunk, walking in, smelling the wood, seeing the rings of time inside the trunk, till we get to the core, like a vortex, going deep, going down, feeling the roots of the tree, the fertility, the abundance, the growth. Noticing some twists within our roots, perhaps. Some are strong, or some ways that we've looked at roots and tried to branch out that we decided not so much. But acknowledging your strength inside your tree. How you've reached and reached. Now going deeper within the soil. Seeing the darkness. Acknowledging how far you've come. Seeing the crystalline energy inside the darkness. Seeing the vein of crystalline energy, like a cave or vortex. Going deeper. Starting to see the rock people that climb in here with us. Hearing their voices. Deep. Now going a little deeper, seeing eyes awaken, hearing the thunder as we do so, till we come to a great cavern. Notice it's like another city. There are many here. There are ships here, both in the water and in the air. Many beings that are busy. Another civilization. The Hathors, the Lemurians, the Atlanteans. Many are here and many from the sky. So just acknowledging as we go in, listening to their frequency and feeling it, feeling their joy. Busy, busy. Now going deeper, finding the cavern that's just right for us today, guided by that golden light. And again, it's the field of the Akash as we walk inside. Seeing our past, present, and future here. Many librarians, beings of light that help us. Archangel Metatron, Michael. Masters, ascended masters. And they bow to you as we bow to them. And a very special guide comes up to you today. And as you bow your head, you're offered to put your foreheads together. It's a sign of great honor. So if you'd like, you can shake hands if you'd prefer, they're saying. But receiving a download of information of the past, of the future and the present, and knowing, like a monad, breathing that into your high heart. And as you exhale, receiving a message, a frequency. Might not be in English or any language you've ever heard, but you know it, you remember it. Now looking around in the room, in the library, being given either a scroll or a book or a computer program to take with us. Putting that in your pocket. And here, manifest what you want with that. Feel the frequency of it. Abundant. A knowing that it's all here for us. It's just a program. We already know it. We already have it. So feeling that in the palm of your hand, you have what you need. You always did. You never had to worry. Now coming back as a group, like we're flying on a plane, seeing the kingdom down here, the kingdom of Gaia, noticing many beings, galactic and elemental, earth beings that you may not have seen before. Coming back to our tree roots, seeing the seed, the monad, the beginning. Coming back up to your tree trunk, knowing who we are at the core, opening up your tree trunk like a door and coming out, walking back to your body, back to the circle. Feeling the angels with you, your past and future selves colliding into one body, feeling your frequency upgrade, knowing you work with your program, your new scroll, your new book, whatever it is you want. And today, let's say prayers and healings for Debbie and Shannon and family, for Sharon, for Victoria and her mom, Shannon, for Amy and her mom, for Denise, for Barbara B., for medium Kim Copeland, for Alice and family, for Barbara B., for Fatima and her son Michael Joseph, happy birthday, for Chelsea, thriving after her liver transplant, for our Kelly B., our beautiful Kelly, for Jen B., for anybody that has a cold, for Kelly's niece, Amber, heart transplant, and she's pregnant, for Allie and Keith, for Sherry, hips and back, for Manasa, her wife passed recently. Lots of love to anybody going through grief. For Jacqueline, her niece and grandparents. For Jen B., her legs and back. For Paula, her daughter Amber. For Debbie DeMann, love and laughter to everybody. For our Diana, for our Val, going through grief, the passing of her beautiful brother. For Tony and Bunny and Debbie. For 9/11. Isabel's baby. Oh, Isabel, baby, 2 pounds, yeah. An early one. Her name is Yesenia, surrounding her and a million angels. For Auntie D's cat, Raphael. For Annie, bear, and family. For Kathy, her cat. For Nab. For Tamitha. For Diane G. And for Diana E. For Earth. Now, for family and friends of Martin's, dealing with grief, sudden death of Larry. Oh, blessings to them. Yeah. All right. Now surrounding everybody here in love and light, breathing that in. And as you exhale, completely back in your body, lightness of being, coming back. All right. Now, yeah. Oh, everybody's talking about the light on the floor. They are different today, aren't they? They're very blue. Yeah. Huh. Fun. Yeah, play music for that little preemie. I love that, Sharon. Love that. Well, everybody have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody that comes in and shines their light. It's huge and it makes a difference on the planet. These beings that we're working with from the yellow lemon, I just want to make sure that we kind of know that this is this golden light that's coming in that we can work with, and it's yours to use whenever you want to. So, massive crown vibrations today. I love that. Hey, Bad Hair Day, you have a great day. Yeah. Hi, Diana. Hello, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. It appears with no sunshine. Yeah. They're still around. The lemon vortex. Yep. Oh, fat Alice. Hello, beautiful. I thought I felt your energy there. I mentioned you in that. All right, Linda. Hello, beautiful. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Man, that song is just out there today, isn't it? This week. All right, everybody. Well, have a great day. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be on till next week with Dr. Gail, but we were going to do a show on elementals, and I kind of think it's supposed to be today. So I emailed her this morning. We'll see. But you might see me at 6 or you might see me tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens. All right. Love, light, and peace to everybody. Thank you, everybody. We'll see y'all later. Namaste. My light.